I think we do need to get over our neurosis about size. I won't even mention that Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, Archimedes, and not to mention all of the great dramatists, Aeschylus, Sophocles, and so on, lived in a single city that had 40,000 male citizens, and they were all male, and the females weren't allowed to do anything there. But if the underpinnings of Western civilization were created in Athens with 40,000 male citizens, then we shouldn't be complaining too much about we're so small. And if you look at the same article that you referred to, if you look at the top 5 innovation countries in the period 2005-2006, number 1 was the US, number 2 was Finland, number 3 was Israel, number 4 was the UK, and number 5 was Singapore. 3 of the top 5 countries in innovation are small countries, perhaps a little bit larger than Estonia, but not much, but they are small countries. So we're clearly, when it comes to innovation, the idea of economies of scale does not apply. And I think that when it comes to good ideas, be it in Athens in 400 BC, or in communications in 2009, it's not the mass, it's the amount, it's the quality of the ideas. Now the problem with the problem that Estonia, I think, is attracting more brains here, because we have clearly our own very bright people, but we need to be integrated into the world. I mean, Nokia's success in Finland was not as in an autarkic country that didn't allow foreigners in, and that was cut off from the world. It was its openness that did it. Moreover, while we complain often, while here we have the climate is so bad, why would anyone want to come here? Well, the climate is even worse in Finland. But for some reason, Nokia does manage to attract the best and the brightest from the world over. Why does it do that? It's not only salaries. I think that Skype should have no problem attracting the best and the brightest from the world with its salaries, I understand, are quite competitive when it comes to the best and the brightest, but rather quality of life that people are offered when they come here. And if you have the quality of life that Finland offers, then it's not a problem for someone to say, okay, honey, let's take the kids and move to Espoo for a couple of years, and we'll see what happens. Now, if you don't have street lighting at night, and you don't fix the potholes, then the quality of life is not something that's going to encourage people to leave the palms of Palo Alto to come to Tallinn. We do need to focus on the broader issue. Clearly, it is also true that low corporate taxes is not the answer to quality of life. I mean, they're two separate areas. You want one model, you have low corporate taxes, low taxes, you're going to get, that's good for doing factory type of investments. You want to have an intelligent labor force based open economy that brings in brains from all over. Then you have to worry about the quality of life, the quality of schooling, the quality of the roads, the safety of people living in your environment. And there, you're not going to get those companies moving in because, I'm going to pay a little lower taxes. If anything, the experience of high-tech companies has shown the opposite. High-tech companies are willing to go where the brains are. They go to Route 128 in Massachusetts. They go to Palo Alto. California and Massachusetts are of the highest taxes of any U.S. state. Finland has one of the highest tax rates. So does Singapore. Now, I'm not arguing that high taxes means brains, but I am arguing that this idea fix that we have to keep our taxes low and that's our competitive advantage is not compatible with a model based on having an intelligence and knowledge-based economy. It may be compatible with producing textiles. It may be compatible with doing piecework. It is not compatible with a model that sees a lot of bright people moving to a place and enjoying a comfortable life there, because that is what you need in order to attract people. And so, especially when you're competing with Helsinki, you're competing with Tel Aviv, you're competing with Singapore. We can't offer the warm weather of Singapore and Tel Aviv, but certainly we have Finland across 80 kilometers across the bay, and for some reason they attract a lot of people from all over the world. If we want to do the same, we should think seriously about what it is that attracts people and not blame it on the fact that in April it's -3 degrees.